My name is Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, and I once observed, to be independent of public opinion is the first formal condition of achieving anything great. Allow me to unfold the meaning of these words, for they were not uttered lightly, nor do they belong solely to the age in which I lived. They speak to the eternal struggle of the human spirit against conformity, against the weight of collective expectation, and for the pursuit of truth. In my own time, the early 19th century, Europe was a continent in upheaval. The Napoleonic Wars had swept across nations, monarchies struggled with reform, and the people, stirred by revolutionary ideas, sought liberty yet feared chaos. Public opinion was everywhere, in the pamphlets, in the taverns, in the rising press. It was a force that could elevate a man to power, but also crush him under ridicule. As a philosopher, I stood at odds with this tide, for philosophy, if it is true, cannot be swayed by the crew. The mob does not see beyond the immediate, it craves reassurance, not rigor. Public opinion is the realm of the untested, the convenient, the fashionable. Greatness, however, in thought, in art, in politics, demands independence. It requires that one look beyond the surface and pierce into the essence of things. The thinker must be willing to endure solitude, even hostility, to walk a path the world may call foolish until time proves it wise. How does this apply to your time? Look around you. Public opinion today is amplified beyond anything my century could imagine. What was once confined to pamphlets and gossip now pours through your networks and devices in a torrent of voices, likes, and trends. The individual is ceaselessly measured against the judgment of the crowd. Entire careers rise and fall in the span of hours, and yet the essence remains the same. Public opinion rewards conformity. It punishes those who dare to step beyond the sanctioned narrative. In this environment, greatness becomes even harder to achieve, for the temptation to bend, to compromise, to appease the crowd is relentless. The true danger of your age is not censorship by kings, but self-censorship by citizens. People willingly silence their deeper thoughts for fear of digital ridicule. This, I tell you, is the death of spirit. To the future generations I say this: if you would achieve anything enduring, cultivate within yourself the courage to stand apart. You need not despise public opinion, for it has its place in shaping community, but you must never be ruled by it. Anchor yourself in reason, in principle, in the pursuit of what is true and right, not merely what is popular. Remember that all who achieved greatness, the reformers, the scientists, the artists, were first mocked or doubted by the multitude. Do not confuse independence with arrogance. Independence does not mean ignoring others, but discerning wisely when to listen and when to walk alone. True independence is born of inner strength, the ability to think clearly, to endure loneliness, to resist the seduction of applause. My philosophy held that history is the unfolding of spirit, ever striving toward freedom. Each generation adds its chapter. Yours, more than any before, faces the test of independence, for never has the collective voice been so loud. If you can cultivate independence of thought in the age of the algorithm, you will not only achieve greatness as individuals, but preserve the dignity of humanity itself. So I leave you with this counsel: seek wisdom in solitude. Dare to question even the most sacred consensus. And when the world tells you to bend, ask yourself whether it is truth or comfort that compels you. Only then will you be worthy of the greatness that lies hidden in the human spirit.